Without good blocking, your team's not going anywhere. Cisco blocks cyber attacks for customers around the world, including the entire Fortune 100 and the NFL. Because when the game is on the line, and it's always on the line, the NFL relies on Cisco.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to work on this week as a team, and we'll work through those. So that's what we're going to do this week.
Say, given the way that the game unfolded, I'm curious, how important do you feel it is to convey whatever decision you make on that to the players today?
Yeah, first thing we do today is talk about the Colt game and talk about some of the corrections and things we need to do from that. So that'll be the emphasis today, like it always is the day after the game, or 2 days after the game.
Next question, Nick O'Malley, followed by Doug Kine.
Bill, what went into the decision to release Jack Jones yesterday?
I just feel like it's time to move on.
Was it performance-based, or was this due to more discipline and conduct?
I felt like it was time to move on.
Thank you.
Next question, Doug Kine, followed by Chris Ryan.
Good morning, Bill. Was there anything in particular that happened in Germany that led to Jack Jones being waived?
No, not really.
And just, I know the 4 cornerbacks still on the roster have played quite a bit. But what have you seen from Azizi Hearn, Breon Borders, and Alex Austin earlier in their Patriots careers?
Yeah, they've all done a good job. More on Borders and Hearns. They've been here a little bit longer and, more practice time. But, Alex has been working hard out there. He, got more opportunities last week. So, all 3 of those guys, it's be a good week for them to, for us to look at them a little bit more and, going into next week, the Giants game, for them to, show in practice how they're coming along.
Just one final one. What did you see from Michael Hasty that made you want to work with him?
Just felt like it was a good person to claim, and we'll see how it goes with him. He's had some production in his career.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next question, Chris Ryan, followed by Andrew Callahan.
Hey, Bill. How would you describe your confidence in Mac Jones at this point in time?
Like I said, I have confidence in all the players that are on the team.
And do you think that his troubles, particularly in the Colts game, is based upon decision making, kind of a mental block? How would you describe what you saw from him and some of the decisions that he made in that game?
Yeah, I think as a team, we all need to do a better job. Coaches, players, offense, defense, special teams. It's each one of us have areas that we can improve in, and we're all in the same boat on that. We all just need to do better and do a little bit more, and if we can do that cumulatively, then that'll make a difference.
Thank you.
Andrew Callahan, followed by Ian Steele.
Good morning, Bill. Specific to Jack again, wondering what the difference was between a week ago and this week, obviously, when he's been released, and why this was the time.
Yeah, I just felt like this was the time.
In looking back, is there anything about his selection do you feel like the team missed in the draft? Understanding a 4th-round pick is, a notable investment, and obviously you'd like players to stick around longer than he did.
Yeah, well, Jack's a talented player. He showed that when he played for us at times. Just in the end, I felt like we just need to move on. But he's a talented player.
Do you feel like your message wasn't getting through to him?
Felt like it was time to move on.
We have 3 final questions here. Ian Steele, Dakota Randall, and Matt Tour.
Bill, is there any chance Jack Jones comes back on the practice squad if he clears?
No.
Last 2 questions, Dakota Randall and Matt Tour.
Bill, just wondering how you thought things went overall on the offensive line, especially with coaching in the first game without Adrian Flynn.
Some good. In the end, not good enough. Some things we need to do better. There was, again, being able to keep the same guys out there on a more consistent basis, I think, has helped on some of the combination blocks and things where we have to work together and five guys blocking five guys as they unfold differently as the play develops and so forth. So there were a lot of good things there. Then we had some trouble on some other things that we need to do better. So overall progress, still have a ways to go.
And real quick, similar to what Doug asked earlier, how do you think Sean Wade has responded to the opportunity he's been given here the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, Sean's responded well. I mean, he had another solid week of practice. Played very competitively in the game. Big tackle for us on the chair screen. Pittman on the 3rd and 11. Made the play on that. Short of first down, but so that's kind of the situation. So I mean, he's played. Taking advantage of his opportunities, and that may lead to more.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The last question will be Matt Vitor.
When you're in a situation where the playoffs are no longer realistic, do you start making decisions on development, giving guys that might not be the most ready right now to give them an opportunity to play more and use them more in ways that could help them and your franchise down the road? Do you start playing some guys hoping to give them an opportunity to develop?
Yeah, I would play players that deserve to play. Let's put it that way. If they deserve to play, then I'll play them. I'm not going to play somebody that I don't think deserves to play or that will hurt the team or isn't ready to play. So that's up to them. If they show that they're ready and deserve to play, then we'll play all the active players, which we do most every week. We play just about everybody that's active. They have a role in the game, with an exception here or there. But for the most part, if they're active, then we play them. So it's up to them to earn that, and if they do, then that's what they can look forward to. And if they don't, then somebody else will have earned it instead of them, and they'll be out there.
At this point, though, so all decisions are still based on week to week. There's when playoffs aren't realistic anymore, nothing becomes a long-term decision or long-term projection.
Yeah, I think you got to look at the football team. I think if you put somebody out there who's not prepared and isn't able to do what they need to do, then that just puts other players at risk, and I don't believe in that. So that's the way I look at it.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
All right, thank you.